Safe and so.
You've got mail.
Hi there. What is up? Yeah. All right. Keep going. Keep going. My chat work. Oh, hope it works. Anyway, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. Why am I talking like? I don't know. Uh, I wish I knew. Okay. Uh, uh, Ooh, that's a lot. What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. I am setting a few things. Okay. Draco, how you doing, brother? Um, I got a few things to put on this minute before I send it out. Um, Not much, but I gotta cut out body holes for the body post. A body he sent me. Um, what else? Yeah, that's about it. And right now, what I'm doing is just putting O-rings. It always helps to put O-rings anywhere if you can. Silicone O-rings, so you can eliminate some vibrations, not all of it completely, but it will help a lot, a super lot. So this thing sits on the top. What man? Oh, this is backwards. It sits on the top, on the bottom. It sits on the bottom. Okay. See if I can get those O-rings in there. Yeah, you can. We can. I gotta loosen this up though. Yeah, I got the Menace right here, Schumacher Menace, and you were here live yesterday, right, Draco? I was putting the LRP ZR30, and what's it called? What's the other one? I didn't get to finish all of it. I had to head out to work, brother. But I was trying to. I thought I was going to. But I'm gonna finish it up right now. I got a few things to do, like just put O-rings, cut up the body, fit it, and that's about it. I just flushed the fuel tank, which is I thought it was dirty, but it's just stained. It's a really old fuel tank. They're really old. Oh, it's for a customer, for yes, for a friend. I'm fixing it for a friend. It's not mine, but I have a few of them. I'm gonna build one soon that I'm gonna put for sale. Uh, Usually on my Facebook. Alright. Do you have a Facebook? I don't have you on Facebook, brother. Uh, Soon. Also, I'm gonna start posting some stuff I wanna try to either trade or for stuff that I need, because I got a bunch of stuff that I bought that I'm not gonna end up using. But anyway, is that long good enough? Whoa, man! Oh, this is scary. These filters are scary. They are so fragile. Super freaking fragile. Not fragile, it's like I've broken them by just moving my RC car around, and the freaking phone just detached from the housing. It's ridiculous. Oh, okay, yeah. I did a. If you missed it, I did a. What's it called? I think it took me like about 7 hours, but it was all stock. It had the Pro 21. This is the original engine that usually comes from all the fat Schumachers, except the 28. You know, this is the Pro 21, right? And that was in it, and put it on there. Thought it was gonna take longer, but it took fairly quite. I thought it was gonna take about 3 days and do partitions of 3 hours, but I did it in one day, and that was cool. And I'm glad I can do it because now I know I can do it faster now. Because last time, brother, you gotta know. That's like, oh, Big Bull Toys, what is up, brother? I saw the I can't name your RC car you just posted. It's badass. The VX, the Vex, the Vox, the Velox. Is that what it's called? Welcome back, brother. Yeah, like I was saying, oh man, I lost what I was saying. Oh, that sucks. Uh, Texas Hell, what is up? Hey, Draco. Um, Man. Oh, yeah. Like I was saying, oh, well, everybody knows experience makes you faster, right? So I was thinking that I was gonna take about 3 days to finish this thing, and act because last time I checked that I did it, you know, it took me more than yesterday, like twice as much. But now I can say, what can I say? Um, like I know I will do it faster. Next time I'm gonna have to do it faster. No, I will do it. I don't even have to worry because I will do it, And that's what anything. Dr. Pip, what is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Guys! Yeah! I don't know if I can hear that. Oh man. Texas! Yeah, big boys. Nitro, Draco. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, we got a friend's Nitro Menace. And most of you were here. I recognize some of you. Most of you were here. I think Draco came until I was done. But yeah, I got a few things to do. Like put the body on. I just put I guess, just for now. He can reroute this if he wants to. But I just flushed the fuel tank. Uh, what else did I do? Oh, I put O-rings. I'm putting O-rings on this thing. I'm left out with one. Oh man, got a little excited right there. Oh man. How y'all doing? Y'all burn nitro? Are y'all burning nitro right now or no? Maybe later. Maybe tomorrow. What is up, brother? Let me know. I haven't got a chance. And then plus, since Nitro Pimp says like he gave me the idea that he took the idea from me that no, he made me erase the belief that if I stored nitro for a long time, it would go bad. But as long as it's sealed, I thought I had like some kind of expiration date or sell by, you know. Uh, I'm gonna have to conserve what I have because I don't have much, and I do not know when TNR are gonna come back in stock. There's nothing. There hasn't been anything. I think that's due to the races going on, right? But anyway, I thought that was gonna end last month, and this month was gonna get all restocked, or maybe it got sold out. I don't know, but there's something going on. It's been a while. I just checked yesterday, and nothing. It's pretty crazy. I can go for VP or anything else, but also that's not the only issue. The other issue is the expense. I got this fuel tank going on. I think I need to put longer screws. Oh, yes I do. It's always recommended, like I was saying, to put O-rings. Eliminate the most of the vibrations. This feels cold. It doesn't like to vibrate any higher than it's already vibrating. It's cold. It's connected to everything else. Its temperature is cold, and in room temperature, it will evaporate, or the nitromethane will evaporate. That's cold. So that's super evil, you can say. So we cold, brother. You're cold. How's it going? You cold as ice. You cold as ice, brother. Don't be cold as ice. The ice is horrible. Warmth. Everything in warmth and warm is best. Well, I think so. That's my. Okay, what am I doing? That's the wrong box. We'll get some screws. Let me welcome all y'all. Welcome to my channel, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, y'all wonderful. Oh man, I look handsome. Whoa, what happened? Oh, brothers, that's what I use. VP fuel, says Draco. Yeah, that's really good fuel. But you know what the problem was that I did? Um, I had what did I have back in the days? I think it was the what engine broke? Oh yeah, the Savage 25. Okay, so years ago I got the Savage 25, right, and I used to go to the RC shop and get 25% fuel. And then they came out with 33% fuel. And I remember the little bottles were like 12 bucks at the time. That was years ago, like decades plus. Serial Crasher, what is up, brother? How you doing? Welcome back, brother. Welcome back to my channel. Peace. Don't leave. Hey, like I was saying, I was using freaking 33% on the Savage 25. And that thing broke. Cause I think that was I don't know if it was oh man, I found it. I found a little nut. I don't know if it was because it had lower oil content than the 16% or 12%. But I don't think back at the time Force required freaking 33%. But the reason why it broke is questionable. I don't know if it broke because I had it way too lean, but I remember the rod snapped and it just sat and it got to waste and I just went out my way, brother, to do other greater, worse. I mean, other lower things. Like, you know, growing up wasn't easy for me. Anyway, look, check it out. I don't know why it broke. I think it broke maybe because either it was too high content and it just gave it too much of a boom, or it was too lean. It didn't have enough oil, or maybe it was fuel. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that I used one time, yeah, that wasn't because of the engine. Also, yeah, you can't blame the fuel if your engine breaks at idle. You know, I had an engine that was idling and just stopped spinning, and I checked it, and the sleeve was like split in half, sideways. Growing up for me was so hard. I decided against it. Oh yeah, brother. Um, it's a choice. Always how you live. It's always a choice, right? You grow up and you gotta choose. And I always looked at it that way. Stop blaming. I stopped blaming it on the government. You know what I mean? I stopped blaming it on the fucking government because they got me mind controlled or they got me some crap bull stuff. No, brother, it's not that. Like nobody's really making this. We really do have a choice, you know. And for what reason, for what choices we make, that is for everybody's, personal thing to know, But like I can say, we act in mysterious ways. We've soup everybody. We all act in mysterious ways. That's pretty nuts. Okay, that's not the case. Right here. But we keep moving, moving. All right, I'm gonna switch these screws. They were too short, so always, always place O rings. I got another O rings, but you don't have to. I mean, yeah, you do. You kind of want to. KP, what is up, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, how y'all doing today? Y'all having a sunny day like me? Cause it's freaking sunny outside. Not so hot, but super bright. Ooh, super bright and super shiny. Whoa! Don't tell me that was still not long enough. What? That's what? They're both the same size. Okay, it's not me. I'm not protagonist. What's it called? I am not the. We're here for this. We all are. Okay. Did I get a good view? Let me see. Do I have to go over there? Oh, that's okay. Looking fine. So, yeah, like I was saying, these two screws are like the same size. Don't know what I was thinking that it was longer. Uh, the other one's like way super long, too long. Um, hmm. Yeah, you also don't want to like squeeze those O-rings. That's another thing. Well, it's like squeezing too much Oh, whoa! What is wrong with? Okay, my tablet's hard is having a hard time keeping up. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, this. If you squeeze too much, it might come out. There. I finally got through that question. I had to answer it, or else I would have went like crazy. Not really, brother. I wouldn't have moved on. I would have kept on thinking and thinking and thinking. Um. Okay, so I cannot find one like it. I'm gonna have to hex it. Flush and flush. Here you go. Yeah, I can't put those regular screws that were on there because it was just squeezing it too much. These are a lot better, but I was trying to keep it. I don't know what the standard use of screws drivers they use. I don't know what's that called. A 5 star. So 1, 2, 3. It's 6 stars. Is it 6 pointed star? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, 6. And they're from England. It makes sense why they use a 6 point star. It's part of their symbolism. Y'all know that? England. They have also they point out a lot of they have a lot of depictions of us in a divine form, kind of like explaining it, mapping it out. You know, it's like they have the whole map in metaphors, and they have a lot of. That's why the Queen of England is there, and they get the crowning because the crowning represents higher consciousness, right? Higher state of mind, right? And they symbolize a lot the 6 point star or anything six because it has to do with also the periodic table. I think carbon, like on the periodic table, carbon has 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, and 6 protons, which is 666. And I think that's what it is. I gotta double check it. I need to double check it. Give me a second, brother. Uh, carbon element. Uh, on periodic table. Oh no, full electrons. No, it's not. It's not true, is it? It's number 6. It has yeah, I don't think that's true, but they say that carbon. Give me a sec. No, it has atomic 6. It has 6 protons, but some reasons anyway. Continue on with this screws. The 6 pointed star. Sorry. Anyway, wouldn't it be just easier to use something else that would get damaged so easily? Hey, look at this. Or am I using a cheap tip? All right. Okay. So I got that one on. Did I? Yeah. Did I lose the freaking leg? You. I can't really do this like. Well, maybe yeah, I can. Maybe it's easy like this. What do you know? Wow. So the body I'm gonna put on is the same body I put on my other one. He wanted me to put the same one. The owner wanted to put the same body I put the white one, and I don't know if it's already. Yeah, it's painted white. What am I thinking? For some reason, I was thinking like you know how Delta Plastics have the hardened. I mean, not the hardened, indestructible bodies. I don't know what they're called. Something like that, right? Well, I remember those indestructible bodies. They're all black, dark, right? It's like dark PVC, or is that just the film? I'm not sure. I never had one. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking, yeah, maybe these are white, and you just well, they're white. Or you gonna paint it out? Oh man! All right, moving on to the next screw. Wait, I gotta get it out. That's already out. I lost it, probably. We got another one. Probably somewhere on the ground. These things are really easy to break, brother. These things, you know, the fastest one I've ever broke was I just drove it out the driveway, going down, and then there was a car parked right there, and I was trying to ease into the street, and then I looked the other way for a car, right going outside in front of my house in the driveway. You know, I was carrying it, I was walking, da, 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 freaking hot, 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 because I preheated, it's super hot. And I'm walking out, and then I put it on the ground, right on the ramp of the sidewalk on my driveway, and then I'm trying to maneuver it to the left. And then I looked, and I forgot that I had my idle gap pretty high. The trim. And I looked to see if there's no cars, and when I looked down, I just saw the arm was already broken off from the tire, so it was stuck in the tire like that. I was like, what the fuck? Not an aluminum one. It wouldn't have broken with the aluminum. Maybe it would have. Who knows? But it broke the C. It has a C hub, just like the I guess the Savage, right? But anyway, that's the fastest. It took less than 1 minute to be on the ground and just crash it. Less than 1 minute. I was so freaking. I was so angry. I was so angry, but I still went back. You know, and it was awesome because. Oh man, I've never been so angry. But that was a long time ago, brother. That was a long time ago. And the only reason why I still remember is because it got me really angry. But that's what I'm trying to say. You ever want to remember something? Like, I don't know, it's hard to say, but I've noticed that I usually, and I've heard that we usually remember mostly what we've gotten angry at, scared, or like something super. But mostly the negative stuff, scared and angry. Maybe hilarious. That's why Lefty came out with that song. Scary, spooky, hilarious. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Cause all these rappers, they all symbolize something. Rappers. Why am I talking about rappers? It'd be nice to listen to some music, brother. Sometimes, you know, like kind of like when I say, "Hey, I gotta go get something. I'll be right back, brother." Have a little sign right here that says, "I'll be back in 2," and then with some music playing in the background, right? Kind of like if you're in the lobby, waiting. Oh, slippery, slippery. Oh, look, here's a screw. I thought I had it lost. I had it on me the whole time. Oh. Okay. A little bit more. Needs more, a little wobbly. I'm not even close to tightening. Squeezing it too much. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's kind of. Now I can see. Just give me a sec. Yeah, I can't see much. All right. This one's a little too smashed up. Should be fine. But it might be better to absorb a little bit more vibrations. I don't know what the. I don't know. Might help. Might not. What's better? Even though it's the same amount, whether it's flat or round. You know, the same weight O-ring, whether it's a flat O-ring or a round O-ring. Uh, Probably would not know. Maybe it depends. It has to be with the thickness, right? So the thicker the O-ring, the more it's going to absorb. But if it's smashed, it'll turn into no, because that's why they have bushings and those rubber bushings in cars. Look, so absorb shocks. Tires are pretty freaking hard and they absorb. No, not so good. It's pretty hard hit. So what I'm trying to say is, what would be the best material? O-ring. The best O-ring. Made out of what? Because you also have the option to put silicon, those fuel lines. What am I talking about? Yeah, fuel line. You know what I mean? All right. So that's that there. That's on. Where the is fuel line? Always recommend. Well, I recommend to always use a clear fuel line, not one of these. Like this one's like a 2.5, not by 5, but it's pretty thin. 2.5 by 4, I think. But it was listed as fuel line, and it's pretty good. The inner diameter, the inside size is 2.5, actually, not 2.2 like this one, or 2.3. But then the outside, this one's thicker, right? That's what I'm trying to say. And they don't seem to last very long. They're pretty elastic, but they do the job, brother. And as long as you take them out and help it come off from that nipple, it won't break. But if you pull it off, it will. Super stretchy. Um, okay, I think this thing I needed over here. Mm, yeah, that's fine. All right. Next is body. Let's get body. Unboxing. This will be unboxing. Y'all want to see an unboxing? An unboxing of just anything. Nothing in particular, just an unboxing in general. All right, here we go. So when you get a nitro rustler body, is that what it is? Yeah, it has to be rustler. It has to be the rustler or the slash. Oh God, I'm doing this guessing game. uh, well, I guess we'll find out when we open it, right? Because I'm pretty sure there's something that says what it is, like the stickers. All right, so what you get when you buy a Traxxas 110 scale nitro? Not even the nitro. You gotta cut out the thing. So here it is. I'm looking at my other one, the one I have, and I'm like, did I take off the fill? And I don't remember because it does have a big sign that says "peel me off." So most likely I did. Cool. All right. Okay, so here's the body, and it is a man. Doesn't say. Rustler Police. A lot of us know the Rustler Police body. Pretty awesome. If you have a Schumacher Menace, you can use these. Be a little funky at the bottom, but you can't tell. Think y'all seen it? Let me show you mine. The one I have. If you haven't seen this run on my channel, go check it out. But yeah, Oh, I need a body. Oh, another thing I gotta do. Stuff, man. Okay, time to remove these posts. Need this, boy. Nope. Okay, okay. Here we go. Good thing I heard that. My connector was connected the wrong way. Charger. Man, how did I end up with you? What is it? Let's see. Got too much stuff. I'm surprised I get through all my stuff, and and I don't have more. Well, I think I do have a lot more than you know I need to, but I can manage it. And shout out to you if you can manage your stuff. You know, I usually know what I have, and if I'm using like something on the build, and I want to check it out and know if I have the part or not, I know I have it. You know, and I do have a lot of a lot of stuff. You know, that's pretty cool. Shout out to you too. You know, it's difficult. It's a hard task. It's but like I'm trying to say in spread awareness. You know, you can keep up with it. You know, but it's sometimes like me, I try to do too much, and it's hard to get back to stuff. Like for me, it's hard to take the initiative. I gotta sit there and wait, thinking I'm waiting for a calling. Calling from the higher powers. But anyway, um, yeah, it's a lot of work. And all of a sudden, something I just find. Whoa! What the hell? Damn, chill. Start leaving everything everywhere, and it gets in the way. And the more things get in the way, the more it agitates me. Can't map everything out. Shout out to you if you can, but I can't map everything out. I have to be like, kind of like Amazon. You want to search a product, you got to put in the part number. I'm trying to get to that point, brother, with the AI stuff, with the robot. be like, hey, let me do it. Oh, one more. Tell my robot to get me what I need. That'd be cool. I mean, if robots were free, right? Until then, I'll be right here. Okay. Checking the rear, see how high it is. I think this should be good. If it wants to lower, you can cut it. And then back. Since it doesn't have a wing, we can always lean the body forward and the whole body will act like a wing. Like that, right? And the more lift you have in the rear, the higher. But I'm going to match it up, put it as low as possible. But for now, I have to think. I'm going to match these. Can I put one on top of the other? That'd be cheating. Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't work. Look, it's off. I thought it was going to be perfect. It's not. The holes don't line up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? Okay. Thought I lost some parts, but they were on my thing. Kept them back on. One piece missing. I didn't want to set up as like my stuff. But he asked me if I can run it, and I also didn't want to run it or bind it with the receiver because that would mean I would have to set everything up how my receiver is, and then when it gets there, I don't know, might not be a bad thing. I mean, my help, I don't see it helping because he's gonna have to adjust it to his liking, right? So that I didn't want to do it. Also, I didn't want to what? Oh, I'm gonna put the stickers so you can put them on. Um. Oh yeah, I didn't want to run it. I did not want to run it. He asked me to run it, and I know he wanted to hear the 3-speed, but I heard the 3-speed click in and I let go. And then plus these tires, I don't know what I did with these tires. I thought they were gonna be fine. But anyway, they don't weigh nothing. So they're fine. Um what's it called? Yeah, I didn't want to run it because the ZR30 or any big block like the LRP has a powerful punch. More powerful than the Pro 21, like a little bit more. And that little bit more is enough to break those anything. It could catch too much grip. Well, not really. It could, I don't know, pin could be defective from age. I don't know, it could be defective from factory. It won't break, but what's gonna break, I mean, wear it down easy is the clutches for the 2 second speed and the 3rd speed. the second and third gear engagement. They have a little clutch, a tooth that opens up like any other clutch, 2-speed clutch, cam or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Um, just like it, but plastic and thinner, super thin. Gotta show you. I gotta show you. Um, you gotta show you. I'll show you just in case. Just in case. Look at these. And they're awesome, but they can handle it. They can handle the power. But either way, like I always said, these are kind of like limited. They're beautiful RC cars. They're freaking fast, but you could only hit the 2-speed so much until it starts giving out. Because the first thing first, it starts catching dirt. Second thing, it starts creating a ramp in there. You get all stoked out if you freaking use it in a dusty area like the infield or the dirt. Stuff's gonna get in there and it's gonna make this thing what's it called? Um start shearing off. Start slipping, right? Because this is what you get as a clutch. Oh, lights. This is what you get as a clutch. Once it's engaged, it's right there, and that little piece right there, the little piece right there, where my thumb is. Oh, here. It's all it has to catch on. And these engines are way too aggressive. You punch that, this thing. Look at how much it has to grab on to engage the gear, and then having it this heavy with the aluminum and heavier wheels. The what else? The clutch shoes are prone to pop, explode. Most of the time, I mean, it was not like this, but overused. Like y'all should have seen how the clutch shoes were on this one, and the reason why they were still, I believe, they were still intact, but worn the crap out like whoa, I was like, it's because it has the Pro 21. But now that you have this, and if I had the clutch shoes, if you had those clutch shoes in there, it would blow them up. They weren't even good, but what I'm saying is that you practically need and are going to replace the clutch shoes more often if you go fast. If you're, you know, if you're bashing, trying to take this to its top speed, either that or it's pretty difficult. Um, yeah, that's all you get. And then with all the hammering from a bigger engine, bigger power, a little bit bigger power, it's just not quite enough to hold on. That's the second gear. I mean, second gear, and then the third gear is the same. And even with the stock engine, brother, even with the stock engine, I'll limit you to how many times you can use it. So you're limited in use, which is awesome. Not really, but I mean, the car is awesome. What if I had a different drive mechanism? Okay. So, just wanted to point that out, just in case. So, yeah, like I'm saying, even though with the stock engine, you're still limited. You're still gonna shear it off if you're trying to haul ass on it. Christopher Poucher, what is up, brother? Did I miss your chat? Did I get your name right? Oh wait, let me activate this. Oh wow, wow! My my chat wasn't updating. I'll get to the chat right now, bro. Hold up. All right, everyone. I didn't get I wasn't updated on my chat. Um, Rex, what is up, brother? What is up? If you're still here, what is up, brother? Taking a little break. Awesome. Nitro Pimp says, never thought about the rest of the body for a minute. Yeah, brother. They fit pretty nicely. I mean, I'll show you all the details on it. Check it out. So when you
You got mail.
you'll see how low you can get it, but you'll have to cut that out right there, right here, and also for the fuel tank, maybe the window or right here underneath. But either way, with the truck, it's the same. Even with the stock body, it's the same ordeal, same thing. You have a hard time refueling it. But look at that, it's tucked in, right? Not on this side. It's a little bit uh out because of the radio tray, but you can't even tell, brother. Look at that. Look at that. And then they also have the Slayer. No, not the Slayer. The not the Slash. That's way too big. That's almost a 1/8 scale. What's the other one? The oh man, the Jado. The Jado. I want to try the Jado. Yeah, I want to try the Jado Nitro Pimp. I want to try that one. I haven't checked the dimensions, but if it should be the same size, right? Or you think the Jado has a smaller body? Let me see. So Christopher Poucher says they can have one. Oh, it's narrower? Yeah, so it's not gonna work. If this was a little thicker, yeah. Then this one's wider. Then yeah, this one's best. I also was about to get the Revo one, but yeah, that's too big. The Revo would be nice for the Manic, but then the Manic, yeah, it would be nice for the Manic. But there's Manic bodies available. Oh. Yeah, but they're expensive. That's the thing. Uh-huh. Okay, do the first one. It's gonna be. Good thing the rear is fairly easy. Oh, yeah. Where's my cutting tool? Whoa! I had a hard time finding my cutting tool. Give me a sec. Guess I had to put it back where it belongs. Jeez. Oh, there it is. Haha, brother, we found it. So excited. I was tripping out. My pump started raising. My heart rate. My heart rate was going up. Oh man. Jeez. Okay, the show can go on. Here we go. Wow, it's pretty hard to guide me with this. How easy. I mean, right there. Now, why am I tripping? Just put it on. Alright, here we go. This thing. Oh, no way. Spent. What? Okay. There goes one. Yeah, that thing went through right away. The hell? Last time I was having a hard time. I was struggling to cut this thing. This thing went fast. Pretty fast. Pretty furious. Okay. Away. I just saw Rugged RC's recaps. Y'all see that? It's pretty cool. Guy be ripping the GT, ripping it right there. I think it's his parking lot. He has a pretty big parking lot. That's awesome. And then who else came out? Z Chamberlain. I didn't get to watch it. I had to take off, but get back to that one. Who else came out with the video? Oh, Nitro Pimp. I saw yours. I didn't get to watch it either. Freaking woke up and I was like, oh, I gotta get this thing done. Then if I put it on, I'm not gonna get to watch it. It won't come back on my feed. It won't. I'll just my ghost will be watching it. So yeah, I gotta get this done. Get it done so I can send it out tomorrow. I wanted to send it out today, but uh, they close early, and I'm not gonna be able to get it done by the time they close. That's why I added a few more extra stuff. All right, this time I'll be able to point out the cut. That way it's not so rough, right? So I'll be able to know where exactly I need to go. That's the beauty of it. You know, I'm gonna have to get more of these, a lot more of them, so I can put them on every single one. They look really super, brother. They look super. I think they look so much better than the. Let me show you the stock body. I think they look so much better than the stock body. They look so much freaking better. Here. Look at that. or how about I won't be able to see the stance. Um, my video is a little delayed. What's going on? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, check it out. And you can still lower it down. There's a lot of space to lower it down. I'm just gonna leave that like that just in case he wants it like this, a little high, just so it can cool more. Maybe I don't know. I like it. I like it as low as possible. Also, you got that nipple going upwards. You know, you don't want to interfere the thing right there. I don't know. He said he's gonna change the pipe, but I think this is fine. For protection. Don't want the header. I mean the header. The also, it's a good thing so it can protect the cylinder head. It won't stick out. But I like it sticking out so people know it's a huge, it's a big block. He's like, what's that blue thing? Brother, the first time I saw one of these with the ZR28 and I saw it online just in the picture, I didn't know who had it. Oh my goodness. I didn't even have the Menace yet. But when I saw the Menace, I heard about it and I couldn't get my hands on it. First I got the Fusions. I was looking at the Menaces and I was looking at the builds just to see what's up. And I knew what it had at the Pro 21. I was barely getting to know the size of the engines and the branding. The branding was the best, you know. They used to tell me, hey, Nova Rossi. I was like, what? Kalari, what? Reds, what? I only knew like Traxxas or I didn't even have OS, yeah. But um I was looking because I wanted to see if we can put better engine in this because to my knowledge, the Fusion, you couldn't put any other engine. I thought that X28 was the engine specific and designed for it, you know? That it wasn't gonna reach or I wasn't gonna be able to put a different engine on for because of the uh, proprietary bullshit, you know? But I finally did and I was like, whoa, bought a bunch of freaking big block engine mounts. Then started building all my. After I got 7 fusions, I started taking all the Pro 21s out. I got them there stored, and they're just gonna stay there. But I swapped them all with axials, freaking LRPs, Picos, and that was my dream, and I made it happen after like few years. Quite a few years, you know. And then I started picking up the Menaces, and then I wanted to pick up all brand new parts with all aluminum parts, the purple stuff, and I did. You know, most of it, all of it, mostly. You know, but they didn't make so many things on it. But man, I was fascinated. I was intrigued. I was like, I couldn't get off eBay. When one popped out, I was there trying to get it. Getting money borrowed. Woo! But I think I had enough, brother, because I got 5 and I got 7 over there, and I'm all right. Right? I'm good. I can't even go through 2 of them. Like I already have, like um, you can call it purpose built. You know, one for dirt, one for the road, one all aluminum, one all plastic. I mean, you know what I mean? A plastic and aluminum for the road, and another plastic and aluminum. I mean, plastic stock and hop ups on the road, and the other one hop ups and stock on the grass off road. So 2 for each terrain, right? Yeah, and I have it. I have them. Next, I want to do the bump start engine, and then I should be done with Schumacher's building all of them. My XTR broke, but I mean, I don't want to run it. I already know that it can do freaking over 60. So, and then I already know I can put the big six axles on that and make it go even faster. Whoa! Oh crap! Good thing for the film. Oh man! Oh, what an idiot! Oh Jesus! It's great. All right. Oh, got a little carried away. No excuse though. No excuse. But I'm gonna line up the holes. See, that's one thing. You don't have any holes but the ones to line up. If you wanna get better next time instead of doing it eyeballing it, cause it's nice. It's nice to see the body like um trimmed around the size of the cylinder head, right? Oh, I can't show you that part. It's nice to see the trim, around the body nicely. Not like the one I just showed you. I'm gonna try to do it nicer. It'll probably take more time, but what can I do? Okay, so for there, I'm going to put it on this. I'm no expert, but I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. And then from the middle, I'm gonna say, you know how I can indicate this bridge right here? Let me see this bridge right here. I'm gonna say a finger from it will be my cut. And then over here, the same thing. And over here, the same thing. And then right here, okay, y'all, I don't think y'all see that. It was practically, I'm gonna try to hit the middle. What is the middle? I'm just gonna line up my fingers like from this edge, wherever dimension I see, I can pinpoint because it looks like I just need to get a finger closer. Or from a finger, we can work it out. Cause I want to tuck it in real good, like if it's made for it. But only if I had the tools for it, I don't. All right. Mm. See how this goes. So right here, we go cut there, a little higher than mine, and I'm going one finger from right here, this bridge, there, and then from this thing one, step far, right here, be closer, back here, from the whole one finger. From this, three fingers from here. Oh man, it's not gonna go well. What? It has to. What am I talking about? That's too much. Okay. This I can make it look like a window. I'm gonna do that. Square. See how that goes. Should be fine. Whoa. Alright. Now how much do I need? Okay. Oh, I never put the front one. What am I doing? Okay, right here. This is fine. Gotta clean it up a little. That should be fine. Cut that. Just gotta clean that out. All this. Go later. Cut that out now. Let me see. I'm just trying to make it fit now so I can clean it with the Dremel after. Let's clean this out. And more. Put this out. Do those two first. Sorry. What I'm just gonna use is Dremel with a sand wheel. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. That's probably what it's called. Um, use this thing. Just, this first. Yes. I feel like a robot. For a second, I feel like a robot. All right. Make it straighter. Hold on a second. Not yet. I'm not gonna show you yet. Not until I'm impressed. Just kidding. No. Look. Got a little bit more to go. Click better. Straighten it up right here. I mean, round it out. Make it look round. Okay. Clean it right there. I think that should be fine like that. It fits fairly easy. Super easy. I gotta cut this more. Make it round. Yeah, make it round. Is that it? Yeah, that works. Instead of on yourself one right here. That looks fairly clean. Oh, wrong side. It's better than the other one. It's better than the one I did. Okay, now check it out. That's what I should have done. I was cooking as much, but no, it wasn't. I don't know what was going on. That's my old me. I'm a new me now. Check it out. Right. Oh, lower. And if he raises it down, you'll be able to raise it down more. I'll raise it down as much, and then I'll ask for his approval. And if he doesn't like it, I will cut it up so I can raise it lower. But I don't think it can go any lower because of the exhaust thing, right? You can take the film. I don't want to take the film. That's gonna protect it more. But I should go off. Send in the stuff. Blow it up a little bit. We're gonna leave the essence of this job in here. And what do I mean by that? I mean I'm gonna spray all the debris everywhere, so it become part of my whole right here location. Hold on, let me get find my blower. Woo! Oh yeah. Yesterday I was kind of worried. Well, not really. I, not on the live, but afterwards I was because I was like, man, I said I finished it. I didn't. You know, I was supposed to finish it. I did it. You know, I said I did. I wasn't. Yeah. I'll have a little overview. Mildrone, what is up, brother? Nice to see you back. I've been seeing. I saw one of your videos. I think you are Spanish. Are you Spanish? ¿Eres español? Sí, ¿verdad? MEU stands for. Can you let us know? If not, that's fine. I'm just curious. I'm a curious person, brother. But um, I'll let y'all know what my channel stands for. What it means. It's just an idea, and with ideas become it becomes reality. Um, like just saying. You know how we're limited to the speed of light, right? Maybe that's the fastest anything can render. Is in like a computer, right? Speed of light, like the clock speed of light. Could that be it? In terms of velocity, yeah. But what tells you that there isn't? There probably isn't. Or the what tells you that there could not be a other place where stuff travels faster than light? You know, so that's just an idea, brother. You know, just an out of the box idea. Um, Thinking outside the box. But yeah, check it out. I think that mostly I'm not even done. I forgot to set up the things over here. I'm gonna cut it up a little, and I have to sort out the front now. But this is not the body. Now I'm going to. Might want to do a hole for his. After I put it on. So now that I have that on, what do I have to do? Oh, afterwards. No, do it now, brother, because you gotta always put your body mounts the height you want to have them, or else if you put them lower, it might not fit properly. It might look all weird. It might not even fit at all. Like in this case, pretty weird. Let me lower this down. You're going one. What's my drill? There's two steps for this. But you're better off with these Schumachers. Look at these body posts. They are held by some grub screws. And Nitro Pimp should know. You still here, Nitro Pimp? You still with us in the channel? Channeling high vibrations. So, I'm going to take it shorter. Another one. Just one at a time. See the height. Man, that one. Who knows where that went? Time and then. Yeah, that's nothing. They also have a tapered or slanted side where it's lower so it can tuck the body, the edge of the body, the curves. Yo, John, hope you're doing good, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry to say that late. Uh, Hope you got to burn some nitro. Alright, what is going on here? I thought I counted them. So, and they're also marked, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so they're fine. Put them all the way down where the shocks are, because that will help it support so it doesn't break. You know? Kind of like a serpent. 1/8 scale. GP. We got that. Oh, that looks good. Oh, yes, sir. Wow. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. Hey. think that's where I'm gonna keep him at. Alright. Yeah, that should be fine right there. Okay, now check what that's at. Are they both the same height? Yep. In the same direction. It can get curvy, especially if you have them oriented the other way. And you're supposed to put them where they have the measuring thing on there. That's why you're supposed to punch in the grub screw, but I'm doing it on the side, right? And now I'm going to make holes. So the grub screw can tuck in, because the number one thing this thing does if you crash, it just fucks shit up more. It fucks it up more because this thing pops out, right? There goes straight, yeah. Oh, I'm not showing you. Oh, what a mess right here. Look at this. I got a little intense at that moment right there. Got the body there. Sorry, guys. I just gotta remind myself because it, it just, look at that. I put a trap. I put traps too, by the way. So I can stumble upon stuff like get hurt, um, kick something. Oh, forget it. Wow. Next one. Holy crap. Oh, sorry. Broken bits. I never throw them away. Reuse them, brother. Okay, that was sweet. Oh, you know what's the next thing I'm gonna do? It's because I already, I need to get there. I keep telling myself, you gotta get yourself that tripod. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Hey! Got you for 5 minutes. You ain't going nowhere. Little brother. I saw RC Vlogs videos. Got the, what you call it? The MT, Hyper MT. I never seen the Hyper MT run. Let's see it again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So we got interference. Okay, right there. Where my that is. This light helps see better. Whoa, come on. So rough, so tough out here, baby. Okay. Now what I do is so they fit right, nice. What I do is some fix the make the holes. There we go. You going fast? There's no need to have fail safes. Except the receiver. You know, if you lose signal. That's the only thing. But to have a fail safe, like, hey, why don't I just leave it how it's stuck and let the grub screw do what it is? You know, first things first. First thing, that's how you start stripping them. If you don't make that hole, you start not knowing, forgetting how far you can go, right? You can only go so far and not penetrate it with that grub screw. Making a hole, you just end up all the way through. And it'll stop. It'll stop from plastic. But the other one, um, you're going, and can't even tell. But anyway, it's better like that because going fast, you don't need this thing to break loose because everything will just be in pieces already. Everything else. So it's dangerous for this to go over. Well, I would say 60 miles an hour. A 60-mile-an-hour crash is a horrible one. It'll probably survive a 50. Not really, you know, but like I'm saying, the chassis. I think it crashed to 70 and the chassis freaking chipped off. 4 millimeter chassis. Not this one, the Fusion. Alright, so the body is better because then I'll get to the point where you strip it and then you strip it because it won't go through or it's not holding and then going sideways, or if it crash, it'll pull itself out. A little tiny crash, go under or somehow it'll hit, then it'll yank it out, and keep yanking it out every time, put it there, and it'll get to the point where it's stripped, or it'll fly out and it's not holding right, and it flies out. You try to go at max speed. So, see, the thing changed. Oh, back a little. Ooh. I know what to do. Okay. Here we go, read it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Now, cut myself. Ow, ow, ow. More. Oh, wow. Oops. Crackers. Okay. Got one, almost. Now it's fine. Well, what do you know? This one needs to be sideways. I have to leave those like that. It's on the second one. There we go. You're kidding. This one already comes pre-hold out of nowhere. It comes already pre-hold, pre-cut the holes for a wrestler, but it ain't for a wrestler. It's for a real wrestler. Not even a wrestler, a fighter. UFC. Yeah. More. There we go. All right, cool. Let me clean this up. Put some glass cleaner. No residue. No residue. Oh, the outside has a film still. Inside. All right, brother. I'm gonna go back on the live later. If y'all wanna come join me, I'm gonna work on my T-Max, and I'm gonna work on something else, something. I'm trying to get all my things ready. I'm trying to get like this time that I go to the drain, I want to take at least 3 RC cars out there, just in case one ends up in the freaking sewage. Oh man, I hope there's no water out there in the ocean drain. It's going to. It's not gonna be good. That freaking savage still stinks. Look at that. Poop water. Poop, poop, poop. Worse than poo. Why am I talking about poo? Oh, yeah. That's where the savage ended up at. Poop, 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 poop. Man, I forgot to keep my hands clean while I was working with the body. But it's inevitable, brother. Inevitable. And then it has to film, so I just gotta clean it up a little and blow it off when it dries. But the bottom was like not satisfactory. But now it does. You will never know. They will never know. Brother! They will never know! Who? They? Who's they? I don't know. Oh man. Alright, here we go. This is due to the header and the fuel line. I should map it out somewhere else. Map it through something else. Yeah, that's fine. Woohoo! Look at that. Here we go. Wait, what's that now? Well, I guess we have to trim again. That's okay. Where's my truck? Do it real quick. Okay. All right. Brush your shoulders off. Blow your shoulders okay, okay, okay. Ow, my eyes. Yay. Yeah, that's not interfering. Let me fix something. Let me fix something. I'm not happy with this one. Not quite. Now that it's mounted nicely, it's alright. That's way better. Way better than factory. Lower. Alright. Check it out. I am done. Check it out. Stance. Oh, right here. As soon as it gets the film out, that stuff should come off. I need to put the pins on. I had the fuel line, the fuel tank, the well, it could be better, right? If it was a machine. But am I trying to become a machine? Are we trying to become machines? Terminator! Did y'all know the Terminator was a sequel of The Matrix? Was it? Or pre-sequel? Or The Matrix? Something like that. But they're connected. Huh. Just like everything else. Just like me and you are right now, brother, on this channel. And I gotta say, hey, brother, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for, keeping me company and coming by. Because I open the doors anytime I can. I try to open it as much as I can. Try to be with y'all. Because I miss y'all. I miss it. I like it. I'm not addicted. I'm connected with y'all. Don't you forget, brother. So, that's it. Thank you. And y'all have a wonderful day. And we'll do some more later. This ain't gonna stop, brother. Know that. Peace.